What is one thing you do for the photographic process in the camera, behind the camera, that has saved you time?
All right, let's rephrase that. On site or like in post?
On site, in camera, like, you know, you're behind the camera, you're setting up the lights, whatever it is on site that saves you time.
Most important, just making sure your gear is 180% ready to go, 110%. Making sure your gear is tested, making sure whatever your exposure you're going to be photographing is 110. So before we even bring in any clients at all, I'll either have one of my assistants or I'll set something up there in front of my camera and whatever angle, wherever my lighting is, and I'll take a one or two test shots. The first test shot I'll do, I'll make sure I have it. The second one will be like the final. For me, it's important to also have a light meter depending what kind of job criteria I'm doing. So obviously for a wedding is a little bit different because it's very high, very fast pace, and we really don't have time to really meter things. But when it comes to commercial jobs, assignments in that way, definitely we light meter everything. We make sure it's 110. And from there, we also take a test shot with one of our assistants. And also we also, do a little bit more of the homework in who we're photographing, because also skin tones play a very big part in that. So whatever exposure you originally got might slightly change on the skin tone of the person you're photographing. And also, depending on what they're wearing and the makeup. So that plays a lot of different elements. But going back to your question, making sure your exposure and your gear is 110, because once you have everything set, now you can focus all your energy on your subject that you're photographing and really tailor certain things to the criteria that they originally hired you for, or you want to, capture for yourself for your portfolio.
Yeah. I can't tell how many times that I've made that stupid mistake of like not reformatting the cards before a session, and then like I'm in front of the client and then I have to reformat the cards, and it's like, it takes 10 seconds to do, but at the same time it's like
Yeah.
I don't want to think about this right now. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. So the night before, do it. Like it takes literally 2 to 5 minutes to do all that. Double check, like set up a checklist. I have a checklist. You don't have to get anything crazy. A piece of paper and a pen, or if you're a little bit techie, get like Google Google Forms or Google Sheets, and just do a little checklist. That will save you so much time and stress, because as we all know, sometimes the hardest part of getting to the job is getting to the job.
Yeah.
Depending on traffic and things always happen. There hasn't been one job that I've been to that it's like perfect. So. So just taking that stress and taking that peace of mind out of your head will save you so much time and BS. So so
sure.
that's a piece of a tip. It's a big nugget, and that's something I learned from other commercial photographers that I used to study under. So seeing how they work as a whole unit, and every team member has a certain job criteria. So that played a very big part, because as we all know, we're artists and we like to just do everything. Realistically, you can't do everything. So if you want to see your business grow dramatically, or if you want to focus on different aspects of, building that sector, you need to delegate the responsibility. So that's, for me, it's really important for my team members to do certain things in order for me to execute or exceed my clients' expectations.